have to think.
We haven't got time.
I was thinking, we could camouflage our man them like trees. Then we are one with the forest. Then can't see with that time. Hurry up, me will follow you down the river. And you show the rest of the man them how to camouflage themselves.
Nanny, you're a woman.
I know.
Look, you can't go alone. You see, with your wisdom, you have opened our minds. Our children will fulfill our prophecies.
Baba, I have no set time for love. Hypocrites find time for that. The murderous Adana has built churches with the very same hands he has used to build guns. When I get rid of that murderous Adana, then we can talk about love.
Adana. Yeah.
I envy you. If men had not complicated my younger life, I could have successfully ruled this island like an empress. But I was wrong. I should have asked God for women children. Then I wouldn't be so full of hate. The men are all dead now. You have emptied my house. I could forgive you for the death of my second son, Basil. He was bad. There's always a bad pea in the pod. And when Basil came home with the head of the English soldier which he had chopped off to put under my house bottom, that was the limit. My dogs ate it and they turned mad and ran off to join your gang. I always knew Basil would come to a bad end. But not my Baba.
Something haunting you?
I dream a dark valley with step on fire.
I'll travel with you.
No, I have to go alone.
Perfect! Everything perfect. What a bush for?
Camouflage.
Me's not a tree. Me want the English them for see me.
Silence!
We must go.
Be careful.
I never know you to withdraw from a battle. Tell me I'll be there soon.
Soon is no time.
Let's get going.
Orders. Orders. Pure orders and no fighting.
After the war, we get married.
When I am done with Adana.
There's no end to Adana. They're like flies.
I was not made to patch trousers and to cook, you know. I can only weave threads of war.
My mother will teach you. Come, eat with us tonight.
I will meet you back at the camp.
Look how the moon hung down like a lamp plug into heaven. Never see moon shining so. My my papa must be up there. I hope one night it swing down through the Jankra passage like a comet enraged. And may it strike you dead.
The only reason why I don't kill you is because I want to see that married woman. Get up out of the dirty. But you're captain. Captain, my head side. Where she is. You know, so she was going to come here. I want to look in her face. And I want to see the kind of power she can wield. And I want to know if she can match a Mandingo warrior's strength. Where she is? Answer. Or I kill you.
I am her.
Run, Nanny!
You hear him, do? I work for the English. Uno Maroons think it's only the English soldier after Uno. I am paid to do this job, and they pay me well. Not one of Uno going to leave you on the head, put on the shoulder. And as for you, Nanny, they might give me a half of Jamaica with ship and sea if I bring you in dead or alive. Run! Mexico! I'm going to make you kiss you goodbye.
Let him go!
I will. I don't need her to break your little neck.
We're going to kill everything that moves tonight.
Leave my son's body alone. Get that woman off my property. Do you hear me? Kill her.
Miss Carter, it's with Grand Nanny that the war is still on. We're outnumbered. We're short of menfolk, but we fight. Baba was the best.
We are short of men. It is my turn now. Woman must take over.
And so the Maroon woman Carter joins the fight, despite her misgivings, realizing that she can't hold back from the struggle. This has been a special JBC presentation for National Heritage Week.
From the day they began their long and torturous journey from Africa to the Americas, Africans fought against their capture and the brutality of their enslavement. The Maroons of Jamaica used various strategies to gain and maintain their freedom and to undermine the constant threat which the English posed. They would escape to mainly the Cockpit country, the most inaccessible and remote part of the island, where the hilly and densely vegetated land provided hiding places that were frequently attacked by the English. The Maroons were divided into two groups based on their location. The Windward Maroons, located in the east of the island at Moore and Charlestown in Portland, Nannytown in St. Thomas, and Scotts Hall in St. Mary, and the Leeward Maroons, occupying the western part of the island at locations such as Trelawney Town in St. James and Accompong in St. Elizabeth. Cudjoe, Quaou, Accompong, and Kofi, among other Maroon leaders, are often mentioned in discussions of Maroon history and celebratory activities. The Accompong Maroon Festival is celebrated on January 6 every year and marks the signing of the 1739 peace agreement between Cudjoe, leader of the Maroons, and the British Empire. We traveled to the Accompong Maroon village to better understand the January 6th celebration and the tourism value of the village.
In 1655, the British invaded the Spanish-held island of Jamaica, and a war broke out between Spain and the British. Nonetheless, the British overcome the Spanish. Some flee to Cuba, some went to Santo Domingo, leaving behind the freed slaves. Because when the British entered They freed the slaves, them to help them to fight. But the British still overcome. So the Spanish flee to Cuba, Santo Domingo, leaving behind these free slaves. Now these slaves, the British wanted them back on the plantation. And they made a call that they should return back to the plantation. But being in slavery so long, know the consequences of slavery. They said, no, we're not going back. But they could not have fought the British on the plains of Jamaica. Therefore, they took to the hills and the mountains. Some went to the Blue Mountains, some to the John Crow Mountains, some to the Cockpit Mountains. Today, you are in the Cockpit country.
The Cockpit country's vegetation is the largest and most intact example of wet limestone forest in Jamaica. Its flora exemplifies the outstanding endemism of the West Indies. And most of Jamaica's 550 native ferns grow in this area.
You may ask why we say a compound. A compound is the name of the first leader for this community. It was Colonel Acampong who Kojo sent from Nanny's Town in Portland to come here and to settle this, started this community over here. So Acampong, who was Nanny's husband, came and started the village. The British started to fight them very hard and granted full powers